Welcome folks to Aunt Sandy's Kitchen. Today we are going to be making Paula Deen's Southern Cornbread Dressing. It's a little different from mine. It's got crackers, cornbread, and white bread in it. I've already crushed the crackers in the sleeve. You just take it and just mash them in the sleeve. I already did that. And I made a pan of cornbread, and I've let it cool off, and then I've crumbled it. And we got that. Then I took 7 slices of white bread, like that, and I laid them on a cookie sheet, and I toasted them, and I turned them over and toasted the other side, just so they're a little crunchy. Here, they're a little crunchy. It takes 2 cups of chopped celery and a whole onion that I've cleaned, and I got over here. I've sautéed it until it's soft, but it's not mushy. And I got that done. It's going to take 8 tablespoons of butter, which I've melted, 7 cups of stock, and 5 eggs. The recipe calls for 7 eggs, but the 2 of them go with the recipe for the cornbread, which you'll find in the description. So we're going to start. We got our crackers. That's our toast. Doesn't miss one. She's got this recipe from her grandmother, Paul. I thought I'd try it, see what it tastes like. You know, you like to try something sometimes. And I've got cornbread mixture. And I'm going to pour the stock in there so it can be getting that stuff soft. This is 8 tablespoons of butter. Butter. Let's mix that up so it can get mushy. You want it mushy. You want this bread to absorb all this liquid. So you're going to let it sit there for a couple of minutes. Absorb all this liquid. She puts 1 teaspoon of sage. Well, in my recipe, I like more sage. But Paula says her Aunt Peggy doesn't like sage. So we're just going to put a teaspoon in there. And she's going to put a tablespoon of poultry seasoning, which I like that too. Okay, we're going to spread that all over the place. Smells good. It's getting close to Thanksgiving, so you might want to try this. Do y'all have dressing or stuffing on Thanksgiving? Tell me in the comments. Which one y'all like? They're both good. And we'll put a little bit of pepper. Paula, she tastes hers before she puts eggs in. So I might do that. Let me get a taste. I think I'm gonna put just a tad salt. I put a tad in I use 2 tablespoons of butter to saute my onions and celery, and just a tad salt. So we're gonna put that in there. It's cooled off. You gotta let it cool off some. Boy, it looks good. It smells good too. I'm ready for Thanksgiving. Christmas. We can just skip Halloween. We never have any trick-or-treaters. Oh, that looks good. Let's see here. Another one. That's good. Now we're going to put 5 eggs in here. Whip them up. Hope it fits in my pan. It's supposed to. Okay, I'm going to put it in my pan. I'm going to spray it with some spray so it won't stick. I got my oven preheated to 350. We're going to put this bad boy in there. I can pick it up. Oh, go. One more stir. Yeah, you don't want it dry. You want it just about this consistency. Wet. Because you don't want dry dressing. Okay, that's gonna just the right size, because it couldn't have taken any more. Good thing I ate a piece of that cornbread out of that thing. Okay, we're gonna put this in here. 350 oven for 45 to 60 minutes. And let it cook. I've taken the dressing out of the oven. We're going to taste it and see what it tastes like. It looks great. It smells good. Let's see. It's real good. So I hope you try this. For those who don't like a lot of sage in your dressing, this is the perfect, because it's got a little bit of sage taste, but not very much. But it's delicious. It's good. I would make it again. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite recipe. Also in the description, there will be a recipe and a link to my website to download a printable recipe. There is a link in the description to check out my Etsy store for Aunt Sandy's Kitchen merchandise. Thank you for watching my videos, and as always, God bless.